Hey everyone, today I want to introduce you to a tool that genuinely surprised me, Pacdora. It's one of those platforms that quietly changes the way you work without making a big fuss about it. If you've ever struggled with packaging design, finding the right dye lines, creating realistic mock-ups, or communicating ideas with manufacturers, Pacdora might just be what you've been waiting for. Let's start from the beginning. You go to Pacdora.com and the first impression is pretty great. The layout is clean, smooth, and inviting. There's no overwhelming interface or distractions. You can sign up for free, and immediately you're inside a dashboard that's built for people who want to create packaging that looks good and actually works in the real world. You're greeted by a huge library of templates. I'm not talking about the usual generic mock-ups. Pacdora offers packaging for all kinds of industries: cosmetics, food, clothing, beverages, tech, and more. Boxes, pouches, bottles, tubes, bags, jars, t-shirts, labels, and even takeout containers, all in one place. It feels like walking into a packaging showroom, but digital. Now here's where it gets fun. You choose a packaging template, let's say a folding carton box. Click on it and it opens in a fully interactive editor. What's different here is that you're not just dragging things around blindly. Every panel of the packaging is laid out precisely. You get the dye line, the fold lines, the cuts. It's the real deal. You're designing directly on a structure that's been used in actual production. The editor reminds me a bit of Figma, but more tailored for packaging. You can upload your logo, set your brand colors, add textures, edit text, move shapes. Everything is vector-based and incredibly smooth. You don't need to install anything. It's all online. It feels fast, and more importantly, it feels professional. But here's the magic part. There's a live 3D preview. As you make changes to your design, you see the packaging update in real time. Spin it around, zoom in, look at every detail from every angle. This isn't just a rendering, it's an accurate mock-up of what your product could look like on a shelf. That's powerful. It saves so much time and it helps you make design decisions with more confidence. And the preview is not only for you, you can share it. If you're working with a team or a client, you can send them the 3D version so they can view it without needing to install anything, just a link. It's one of those small touches that makes working with Pacdora surprisingly efficient. Now, let's say you're happy with your design. What's next? Well, Pacdora lets you export everything. You get your high-resolution 3D render, but more importantly, you get the print-ready dye line with your design applied. That means you can send it directly to your packaging supplier or manufacturer. No more redrawing dye lines in Illustrator or trying to explain over email how you want things placed. It's all precise, clean, and ready for production. Pacdora also helps with customization beyond the basics. You can adjust the size of the packaging template before starting your design. So if your product needs a box that's 20% taller or wider, you can change that from the beginning, and Pacdora recalculates the dye line automatically. It saves hours of work you'd otherwise spend trying to resize packaging manually. Another thoughtful feature is the ability to create your own packaging template. Let's say you've been working with a custom dye line from your manufacturer. You can actually import that into Pacdora, apply your design, and get the same 3D mock-up and preview tools. So even if you're not using one of their pre-made templates, the platform still adapts to your process. It doesn't lock you in, it gives you more freedom. And for those who need branding across multiple packaging types, say a matching pouch, box, and sticker, Pacdora makes it easy to copy elements between projects or duplicate designs for different formats. You can maintain consistency without restarting every time. What I also love is how beginner-friendly it feels while still being powerful enough for professionals. If you're new to packaging, you won't get lost, but if you're a designer who's been doing this for years, you'll be impressed with how much technical hassle Pacdora removes from the process. It bridges the gap between creativity and execution. I can see how this would be a game-changer for small businesses. If you're launching a product and don't have the budget for an expensive packaging team, Pacdora gives you the tools to do it yourself and still look professional. If you're a freelance designer, it saves time and impresses clients with realistic previews. If you're working in a startup, you can quickly test different ideas without waiting for samples. Now, this isn't just about visuals or making pretty boxes. Pacdora is useful because it gets you from idea to factory-ready packaging without friction. It respects your time, it respects your creativity, and it doesn't try to make you jump through hoops to get there. So, would I recommend Pacdora? Absolutely. It's one of the most practical, well-thought-out tools I've seen for packaging design. It takes something that used to be slow, frustrating, and expensive and makes it fast, visual, and fun. And whether you're designing for yourself, for a brand, or for a client, Pacdora gives you everything you need to bring your packaging to life. If you haven't tried it yet, go to pacdora.com and explore. You don't even need to pay to start experimenting. Just play with the editor, pick a template, and see where it takes you. You might be surprised by what you create. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you discover something new today. If you end up using Pacdora for your next project, let me know how it goes. Until then, take care and happy designing.